Hello Pisces, and thank you so much for joining me for the November of 2021 Tarot Scope with Animal Totem. I'm Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. Today we're going to use for the main portion of the deck the Rock and Roll Prophetess, Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own creation. Then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my own creation. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, there will be some additional cards pulled from the Hobbit Tarot, which is a pretty cool deck. Also, if you are a Patreon supporter, there are the 2022 general reading year ahead readings are posted for you free of charge as part of your patronage. If you guys or anybody else is interested in getting the year ahead general readings, they also are available for a small fee on Gumroad. You can find that link below. Okay, I'm going to change things up. I'm going to, most of you, I started, I was the very first tarot reader on YouTube, and I started just laying the cards in a row, and I think most readers still use that format I initiated to this day. But this is what I came to realize when I was doing the pay-per-view tarot scopes for the upcoming year. I put them in the same format as the personal year ahead forecasts that are available. And it's sort of like a demo. So I realized that when I'm doing these readings, I'm not really demoing what I would do in a real reading. So I'm going to do this month, you guys can tell me if you like it or not. I'm not going to put the cards in a row like I usually do. I'm going to do it like I normally do. I do a Celtic cross, and then I go around and I find you in the spread. Now this is something I've been doing for decades. I've never seen another reader do this. But let's see how fast it spreads all over YouTube like a lot of other things. But you'll see what it's like. So first of all, let's go ahead and what it's going to be, it'll be either the king or the queen of water, of cups, is going to be your significator, and that's how we're going to work that out. So what is going on for our Pisces friends for the month of November of 2021 for Pisces? This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, Pisces Moon, or anybody with prominent Piscean placements. What is going on for Pisces? Okay, let's see. Another thing I've started doing is just placing the cards all in the upright position, because I just don't really like to have to be forced into, well, because it's in reverse, then it's got to mean this. This is more of an intuitive reading. Okay, so many of you are going through some kind of a big upheaval. That's the word that really stands out to me on the Tower card, and you should allow that to happen as well. Big upheaval, big transformation, but you're so surrounded by blessings. You've got the Wheel of Fortune over here. You've got the Star and the Hermit. So you're just really surrounded by these beautiful blessings that are all around you. So this is a transition that is, its time has come. It's meant to happen. It's not anything to fight against, although you may feel a little bit, whoa, this is like a lot. This is a little bit too much for me as you're looking over. But remember that the Star is raining down blessings upon you. There's an offer being made, or there's a way out. There's a way out, or there's an exit plan, or there's another way to go. But you do feel stressed and worried about it. There's a person here in the Knight of Pentacles who is somehow trying to, the word reliable really is popping off at me on this card here. So this person is really trying to come to your aid, or has a solution, or there's a way out. That's what I keep wanting to say. There's a way out. We're going way out, way out. That's where the fun is, way out. Oh boy, I must have out of key on that one. You're looking at the past. You're basing your decisions. You have to really try to be in the present moment on this, because when this card comes up, it's talking about being in the past and basing your decisions and your energetic frequencies aligning with disappointments and things of the past. You've also had successes in the past, and they want you to remember that. Okay, now I'm going to go through, and whoever shows up first, the Knight or well, I guess maybe the Knight, but usually I do the King or the Queen. If this is a personal reading and you identify as a female, you're going to be the Queen. But I'm just going to lay cards, and then we're going to look at what surrounds you in the spread. Okay? We're not going to read every single card, because it could be the whole deck that shows out before. We're going to just look for you, and we're going to see what, there you are, King of Cups. Okay, what's around you? Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to do one more a row below. Okay. All right, well, it's saying that. Hopefully you can see. I'll move this down a little bit so you can really see. Turn this bright light off. That'll probably help. Let's see. Does that help? Yeah, I think a little bit. But anyways, here you are. You're showing up as the King of Cups. And there's somebody absolutely standing by your side. They're showing out right next to you, and the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have this Ten of Cups as the marriage card. So no, in these readings, there's really no gender. So even if you're a female, this is you. You know, it doesn't matter. But there's a strong partnership there. There's a strong partnership on the horizon is what what the guides are coming through with. There's a strong partnership on the horizon, and it's a very solid relationship, possibly even a marriage, but it's definitely a very strong partnership and relationship. There does seem to be somebody from the past who's trying to make a comeback here. With we have the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, and then we got over here that they're trying to make a comeback. You've got a decision to make, but I don't know that this is necessarily a good thing, because in the middle of all this, it's saying that some things will never change, that there's certain things that are just not going to change about this situation. Your wish is coming true, and it's regarding the Knight of Rods, the King of Rods, I should say, and justice. Now, I forgot to mention, but there is definitely, we are getting into eclipse season. I should have mentioned that right off the bat. And there's going to be an eclipse. It's going to be actually at 27, on the 19th, and it's at 27 degrees of Taurus. I don't know why I wanted to bring up this eclipse at this time, but, well, here's the thing, because next, in the early December, there's going to be an eclipse in Sagittarius. But we are in eclipse season, so it's not surprising that you did have the Tower card showing up right in the initial spread. Justice will be done. There could be some kind of legal thing that goes on. In this case, actually, retribution is the card that's really standing out to me the most. There's going to be news coming in air, so we're going to be in air back here. It may have already came in air, and that would have been back in Libra time. That's what I'm feeling about this, some news in Libra time. This is a source of strength. This person and this relationship that you have with this person is a source of strength, and fortitude is very strong. You can make dreams become a reality. Co-creating is the Seven of Cups, is the co-creating. You can co-create not only with the universe, but also with this person, and create definitely a very happy, magical life with an outcome that you would like. Okay, now let's go ahead and get over to the animal totem. Quickly, I do want to announce that I am opening for the personal year ahead readings. And if you want to get kind of a taste of what it's like, just like this is a taste of how I do a real reading. You know, I don't lay rows of cards. I lay them out like this and find you in the spread if you ordered a private reading. So if you want to just get a taste, there is some pay-per-view ones that are very inexpensive. The regular readings will only be available, the personal ones, until the end of the year. So check that out if you're interested. And you can find the information below. Okay. The eclipse, by the way, is going to be a full moon eclipse. So this is very much about a time of releasing. This is true for everybody. But what is the animal totem going to be for our Pisces friends for the month of November of 2020? The dolphin. That is some high vibe and energy. Dolphin is absolutely very high vibes, very high energy. It says, what I wrote initially was optimist, clairaudient, spirit guide, starseed. Caring for those less fortunate, joyous interactions of fun and play, sexuality. That's what I get the strongest. Like, this is probably a romantic sexual relationship. Embracing personal freedom and respecting others' choices. Yeah, you know, I feel like that respecting others' choices part of it, this could totally be talking about up here, what we have with these. I feel like you already know that this person, how they are, how they've always been is how they're always going to be. They may, you know, say, well, blah, 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 and you want them to change. I think that in order for this to work up here, you would really want them to make some big change. And it looks like, you know, they're just not, they're not up for that. That's not going to happen. So respecting their choice to be different or go their own way, and then allow for the good things to come in. You know, this is also representative of you as well. So you're right, really close to this justice thing too. I wouldn't be surprised if the justice thing didn't show up in the time of Sag. That's what I was trying to remember. Okay, so, and we are going to go into Sagittarius. The sun moves into Sagittarius on the 21st. It's coming up over here too about the sun in fire, sun in Sag. So towards the end of the month, as the sun moves into Sag, you can really see some really positive developments. Wishes are coming true. if you had a specific wish when you clicked on this reading, wishes are coming true and justice will be done. I want to, in addition to the readings that are available, don't forget about the year ahead readings, always my most popular reading of the year, available for a limited time. I also wanted to say, for those of you that are starting your holiday shopping, I have all sorts of things that you can, for gifts. There's all these problems with fulfillment. Stores can't get to, they're on the boats or on the water and all this stuff. Well, you know, not only myself, but other independent creators, you know, are creating all sorts of cool stuff that make beautiful gifts. If you could consider that as you start your holiday shopping, I have all sorts of things from my website. And also, don't forget, book 2 is out of my Transmissions for Humanity channeled information, if that interests you as well. All right, so now for our Patreon peeps, I'm going to put a few more cards around our King of Cups over here. That's coming up next. And by the way, Patreon peeps, there is a links in the in your Patreon. If you go on the site, you can get that for free. All the year ahead general readings are there for free for all the Patreon people. It's my way of thanking you for all your support. I want to thank all of you for all your support. Tell me what you think about this format. This is how I actually do a reading. I don't sit there and throw out cards in a row, except for the year ahead readings. I do it that way, but this is how I actually do it. I've never seen anybody find you in the spread, so let's see, you know, how things go on YouTube. People tend to latch on and start copying, so we'll see if other readers start doing this too. But if they do, they do. I've gotten past, try to get past it. Sometimes it gets a little bit like, you know, I invented this whole format here, and these people are just taking it over. But you know, it is what it is, and it was an idea whose time had come, as I keep telling myself. But at any rate, this is how I do the reading. This is what surrounds you. This is a way that I've been doing it for decades. I've never seen anybody else do it this way, but that's how I really do it. Okay, Patreon peeps up next. Thank you for hitting subscribe, like, and share. That all helps so much. Remember, you are Love and Beauty Incarnate. Big releasing coming up around that eclipse, which is going to be right around that 19th of the 19th of November. Big releasing, but it's clearing the way for destiny to take hold, which is awesome and positive for you. Have a great one. We'll talk to you again soon.